Yo, what's good? What's going on, man? It's your boy, Eazy, back with another one for y'all. Big salute to the whole battle rap community, man. We got a lot going on, man. We got a lot of announcements that was just made. But let's talk about the hot topic, man. This whole URL versus Chrome 23, Eazy the Block Captain versus URL. Now, finally, we got a statement from URL. Beasley took his talents to champion. Shout out to Jay Black for finally getting someone from URL to discuss the topic at hand. Beasley sat down. He had about an hour long conversation with Jay Black. And I thought it was a very good, in-depth interview. I wish there was a couple other things that he could have touched on, but I think the whole point of the interview was basically to address the whole Eazy the Block Captain situation. Beasley, if you have not seen this, make sure you guys go to Champion Jay Black's YouTube channel and check out the whole interview. There's clips all over Twitter. But in a nutshell, Beasley, they're pretty much on a stance as like, listen, Eazy, prior to him, coming out of jail, he was on RBE, he was on other leagues, he was doing his thing, but he wasn't getting the recognition, those other leagues weren't continuously booking Eazy, and the matchups that he was getting, they weren't strong enough to captivate his career and take him to the next level. He pretty much was just on a battling, type of stage. When URL stepped in, they pretty much took Eazy, they put him in a tournament, then they started giving him plates, and he started delivering after matchup. From the Cortez to the Danny Myers to the T-Top battle, every single battle, he showed up 100%. So Beasley's stance and URL is pretty much like, listen, bro, you signed the contract with us. We invested, a lot of money, a lot of marketing to brand you and get you to where you are right now. If it wasn't for us and providing you the platform, you wouldn't get the exposure and get the opportunities that you got, like the Prince, the Fresh Prince TV show that Eazy was featured in, so that was pretty much, Beasley's defense. And he pretty much was like, listen, it was a poor lack of communication. Eazy has stressed that he wanted YouTube drops. Beasley also said that he has presented to battle rappers. He didn't put a name on it. He didn't say if he presented the opportunity to Eazy himself, but he did say that, listen, guys are talking about YouTube drops. We have no problem providing you guys YouTube drops if you guys are willing to take a pay cut, And then I saw Eazy kind of respond and say, well, that was never brought to my attention. So I don't know if it's, I don't know if this is a sense of he kind of just putting it out there. I know certain guys negotiate YouTube drops in their battles, but they're more so the top tier battlers. But, in the whole, you guys go check that interview out, man. I'm just going to tell you what I pretty much got from the Jay Black interview. He also did a snippet on 15 Minutes of Fame with Uncle Ra. My whole thing is, the shit boils down to communication, okay? It all boils down to communication. Eazy went and he did the Big T battle on Battle Academy. Now, I don't even know if it's a sense of he needed to check in with URL prior to doing that battle, but that is his hometown league, I don't even know if it's a sense of his hometown league. I think it may be a situation where maybe, I don't know. I pretty much would say Battle Academy would be his hometown league. But I don't even know if it's a sense of, I'm pretty sure some type of conversation was had, like, yo, I got a battle coming up with Big T, 3 rounds, YouTube drop. I'm pretty sure some type of level of communication was had. Beasley says that there was some level of communication and things were worked out and he was able to do that battle. The Hitman Holla battle was a whole different story. They're pretty much saying nobody contacted us. Eazy didn't contact them. Remy Ma, they pretty much found out like how we found out on Christmas Day. So they were pretty much blindsided by the announcement. So they're pretty much like, yo, it's kind of spit in the face to us because we invest all this time and all these resources into this artist just for this artist to take his momentum to a whole nother platform and give it to that platform. And then that other artist will benefit from that energy and bring it to another platform. So they're kind of, it really boils down to the poor lack of communication. Now there's a lot of subs being thrown. They had stripped Eazy of his caffeine deal. Eazy has I think he has 2 caffeine shows, if I'm not mistaken. He has his own show and he has a show with Verb. They pretty much stripped him of his show. So he no longer is a part of the roster as far as earning money from caffeine. So they pretty much took that opportunity from him. So it's like they pretty much, URL pretty much is just, they done dust their hands with Eazy. I can't really remember if Jay Black asked Beasley, is Eazy the Block captain still in the contract? Now I know because of legal issues, Beasley said he didn't want to touch on too much of personal things when it came to Eazy the Block captain in this situation. But I really wonder, is he technically still under contract? Because Eazy's moving like, I'm not under contract. I'm a free agent. I can do whatever I want. My lawyer found a loophole in the contract and got me out of it. So there's still a lot of questions, direct questions that I feel need to be answered. But the premises of this shit is, do not expect to see Eazy the Block captain on URL. I think that relationship is over. I think it's over, man. And I think a lot of the big name artists on URL, they're gonna have to pick a side. They really gonna have to pick a side. Now guys that are like kind of like their own bosses, like the Geechee Gottis, the Rum Nitties, those guys, I don't see them holding any type of like strong loyalty to URL. But your Tay Rocks, even like your Briz Rothsteins, like I still feel like Briz has a level of commitment to URL. I don't know if y'all remember, man, but I think it was like last year or 2 years ago, Beasley and Briz was on camera and they basically was just saying how much really cool and friends they are and how much of a good relationship they have with one another. So a lot of niggas fuck with Beasley, man. Forget what you hear, but a lot of people fuck with Beasley. Beasley, he's a really cool guy. I've met him a couple times at the events. Very, very genuine dude, man. He talked with me for like maybe 5-10 minutes, asking me what did I think about the show. I met him down there in Houston, man, at the Gnome event when Eazy battled Chess. Just asking feedback. What could we do better, as a company? Just asking me as a fan and getting that perspective. I see him, walk the room and talk to the fans. And, I really, really respect him, man. And I really respect URL. And I respect anybody that's building something from the ground up and, birthing that shit into something, But when it comes to doing business, you got to do business right, man. You can't mix personal. If you sign a contract, you have to follow your litigations, and that's just what it boils down to. If you sign that contract, man, you gotta go by that contract, because you don't want to be looked at someone that's not, someone that can go by their word. They will try to find loopholes to get out of the situation. They're not gonna stand firm. Everything is negotiation, man. So I hope a lot of you battle rappers are taking heed of this shit, man, and paying attention to this shit when you guys are renegotiating your contracts, But I'm very curious to see what's going to happen, man, these next couple months. Like, there's a lot of pressure on Eazy as well, It's like, you got to deliver, bro. You know, you got the 1 million views in 4 days with the Hitman. Your next battle, you gotta keep delivering to keep this momentum and keep this fire underneath you. You know, because one bad move, man, I think could really, really hurt. But I really hope that URL and Eazy could come to some type of agreement. They could, you know, work things out. You know, a lot of times when there's discrepancies with artists with URL, 9 times out of 10, the shit gets ironed out. But I've never seen nothing of this magnitude where somebody goes to an opposing league and do a big battle and go against the contract. I've never seen nothing like that. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen, man. But yo, man, let me know what y'all think, man, in the comment section, man. Whew, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. It's your boy Acito, man. I'm out of here. Peace.